Thanks for joining us on Black Belt News Network and Selma Sun. Sitting next to me is Dr. David Scott, the new superintendent of Selma City Schools. Dr. Scott, I know you're busy, so thank you for taking some time to spend a few minutes with me.
Thank you.
Well, now tell us, you have come from what school system?
Tuscaloosa County Schools System.
Right. And how long were you there?
I was there for 30 years.
Wow, 30 years in Tuscaloosa, and you came down here. What was it about Selma that attracted you?
Well, I'm from Jackson, Alabama, which is south of
I used to live there. I know exactly where it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Selma reminds me a lot of my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that love Selma, have a lot of pride in Selma. And so that's what attracted me to Selma. It reminded me of home, and just being able to be a servant leader to the community was an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Oh, that's awesome. And you, obviously, you've been in education for quite a while.
Yes.
How long have you been doing that?
30 years.
30 years.
I started off as a math teacher at a junior high school, and then from there became assistant principal at a middle school. Wow. I was principal at an elementary school for about 9 years, and then I've been at the central office level since 2015 in a variety of roles as director of professional learning, director of curriculum and instruction, and also as a regional director.
Wow, you've got a lot of experience behind you. Well, as you come to Selma, have you had time to really learn the system and learn what needs to be done here?
Well, my first goal is to look, listen, and ask. To look and see what's in place, what's working. To also, listen to stakeholders, what's their vision for the school system, what are their priorities, and then to ask, questions about different things that's going on. So this is a time for me to just kind of see what's going on, and then determine based on that information what may be a pathway to move forward. But it's been a great 3 weeks now. So this is week 4. So it's been great just building relationships, meeting people, getting out into schools. We had a meet and greet last Thursday. So just spending some time just getting to know what's important to the people of Selma, and then as a school system standpoint, making sure we're preparing our boys and girls to be successful beyond Selma City Schools.
Do you have a specific philosophy or a method that you like to use?
Well, relationships are important. You have to connect with people. You have to build trust, and you can do that through relationships. And so coming in, first of all, we have to have a vision. We have a vision for our school system, and making sure that vision gets communicated, but then also making sure that everybody knows what's their role in meeting that vision. So one vision, and then what role do we play in meeting that vision? Once we have that vision in place, then one voice, we all speak the same language.
Right.
We want the best for our students, want them to be prepared when they leave Selma City Schools. So we have a vision, we all speak the same language, our voice, and not just the school system, but also the local municipalities. Everybody has a role to play.
Yeah, everybody in the community.
Right. So one vision, one voice, and then one Selma, all of us working together to make sure that we are providing what's best for our students, making sure that we're coming together, wrapping all that support around them to meet their needs.
What are some of the things that you have done since you've been here? How many places you've been in?
Well, I've been to, of course, all of our schools.
Yeah.
I've visited all of our schools several times just to kind of build relationships with the staff there. I've also visited. We have we had a track meet.
Yeah, right. I was there. Yeah.
Quite some time was there. We had, of course, the meet and greet I mentioned before. So my first 3 weeks have been mainly just being visible out in our schools. Meeting our staff members. I met with 3 schools and their staff last week. I have a meeting this afternoon with the faculty and staff at the high school. So just some time to talk with them about, what are their vision, their priorities for the school system, and then how can we all work together to make sure we address those things. Of course, the board members, meeting with them, had my first board meeting last week. Went well. So just building those relationships. It takes time for people to get to know my leadership style and kind of my personality, and then getting to know theirs. So just building relationships these first 3 or 4 weeks, and just talking to people and just meeting people.
That's awesome. I guess you're gonna move to Selma.
Yes.
Do you have a family? Are you got
I have a
kids?
daughter. Yeah,
Oh,
my daughter
yeah.
is she's 21.
Oh,
and she's,
you have a 21-year-old?
I do.
Oh, Lord.
So she's at the University of Alabama in Tuscaloosa, and she graduates in May.
Oh,
In a few
congratulations.
weeks, as a matter of fact. And
Wow.
so
And what's her degree?
her degree is MIS with a minor in computer science. So
Good for her.
she already has a job waiting for her as a software developer.
Wow, excellent.
So yes,
Fantastic.
So yes, I do plan on moving to Selma.
Yeah.
I hadn't had time to look yet.
Not surprised.
But the commute is not bad right now. But eventually, yes, I do plan to.
Yeah, that'll get old after a while,
Oh
won't
yes,
it?
it's about an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So the drive is nice. You kind of decompress, going
Sure.
and coming, but that's not something. I
That's a
wanna do
pretty
long
drive
term.
through there, too. You
It
go
is.
215? 219.
219.
219, yeah. That's a pretty drive up
It
through there,
is.
too. So.
It is.
Well, what are some of your hobbies? What are some of the things you like to do when you're not superintendent?
I like to play golf.
Good.
I'm not the best, but I like to play golf. I like to. I'm not a sports fanatic, but I like to watch sports, especially football, SEC football.
Yeah.
The NBA playoffs are going to be starting soon.
That's
Just
right.
got done with March Madness. Those are the main things that kind of keep me busy. My
Yeah.
daughter, she's also been involved in a lot, but now that she's about to transition to the adult world, she'll be doing her own thing.
Yeah.
Spending time with family. My family
Great.
is from South Alabama. I mentioned
Yeah.
I'm from Jackson, Alabama, but my siblings, they've all kind of migrated a little bit further south to Mobile.
Oh, wow.
And so now when I
Cool
go
job.
home,
Yeah.
it's typically to Mobile. I love going to the beach.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite places to go just to relax. I don't travel as much as I would like to, but every now and then it's good to kind of get a vacation in
Sure.
when I can.
Yeah.
Since I've been here in Selma for this short amount of time, there's a lot of passion. People have a lot of passion for Selma. And that's a great thing, because if we can all take our passion for Selma and our passion for the students and kind of put those things together and wrap around those, like I mentioned before, that support, then
Right.
there's no limit to what
Right.
Selma can become. It's a great place, very historic, and I'm just here to serve the people of the Selma community, the Selma City School System, in the best I can to meet their vision, meet their needs, meet their goals, and to make Selma, the jewel of the Black Belt and of the state of Alabama.
Fantastic. Thank you again. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
And I'm sure I'll be talking to you a lot
Yes,
more
sir.
from now on.
Yes, sir.
So welcome to Selma.
Thank you. Glad to
Thank
be
you.
here.
And thank you for watching.